So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And just remind ourselves of the maps bringing you back no matter what. And truly set. Oh, there's a counter here. Well, they've got it again. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, nicely intercepted. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up their ball.
Now it's Ødegaard. That's tidy. Ødegaard cross. Terrific effort! He will be livid with himself. Expected better, and so did he. Good ball over the top. One goal. Kendi. Mikkelsen. And the pass is intercepted. And he has produced it. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Ødegaard looking for... And that's it for the first half. Each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half... After 45 minutes.
Well, defensively, very composed. Expecting things to open up a bit more in this second half.
So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. So straight into the second half. So neither side has yet broken through. He's found a way through. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. That'll be a throw. Determined. Araujo ventures forward. Hey! And it's finally sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Mbappe to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team, but this will make a nice change.
So we have the first goal.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round.
Your impression so far?
That dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front.
Looking for options. Thin. Looking for one sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied. Quite physical. He's done great.
Reaction.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Madrid. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. Chanatip. And that will be it. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge. Right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfect.
Contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really Peter Drury, and here's my
And thanks, Peter. It's great.
As vivid and vibrant, songs loud, so things are underway. Questions are, Jim?
Well, Peter, when you can adopt, and it's the counter-attack, and while it's going to give you a very solid block defensively, it does leave you very little options attacking-wise.
Football then?
Definitely not. They'll be
defending strong and determined. Lino has been included in the start. Can he fit? But that is where it stopped.
Kind of movement.
Saad. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And the shot! What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Themselves in front.
Well, Peter, try sitting on, forced to come out.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Malaysia are very well equipped down the flanks. It is a tried.
If they're allowed to run riot in those positions, whether through direct running or from deliveries towards the box, it can work.
And he's there to belt it. Now that's well seen too. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Breakthrough moment to this point. One. Saad. Through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. You see this half out now and reset during the break.
Nice interception, well timed. Halim. Halim. No, that's been intercepted. Simeone. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, a worldie and a half! Absolute gem! All they've been looking for. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Madrid are goal, and it's very impressive.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead. And that brings the first half to a close. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Madrid have done well to this point. At times I find myself struggling to work out just who's down to 10. That's testament to how adaptable they've been. I think if they can keep playing like this, Peter, it might just hold out.
Madrid far. Hard. Be necessary. At the end. Madrid are enjoying achieved with in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Madrid may not have finished with 11, but they have shown terrific spirit. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. We're up and see making the difference here.
Well, the contribution from this guy, fusion of energy and good vision. So he's going to be busy skittling around the field, both on and off the ball, looking for any space he can exploit. His game is full of devilment. He's a mischief maker.
Forward. And here's Ferran Torres. And that's a dangerous ball. Corner. Can he finish? It's loose now and they want to get it back. Vardiol. Shot a goal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
João Palhinha really must be thinking what he has to do to score.
Corner number 3 coming up. Not just bludgeoned away. Ill, but nothing doing. Goes looking wide. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Knocks it out wide, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking for the run. Can he get it through? And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Ødegaard. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Good ball, good take.
Uzbekistan really do like to play.
And they have the players, those players that love a gallop or two out wide.
Yeah, they're the key supply routes, Peter, carrying the ball and then delivering it across that box.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That has ended up in no man's land. Ødegaard on a strong run here. In towards the back stick. And it's been hooked away. This looks promising. Strong running down that left flank. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And the referee has blown for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. reflections on the first half?
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well and they've been good.
So it's simmered along 0-0 at half-time.
If I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Promising position. He's picked. Delivery. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he's there to clear it. And that's the keeper's ball. Life injected. He's had it taken off him. And he's picked it up out wide. Cho gets it away. Forward tracking back like that, always
Of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And still, we await the first breakthrough. Ødegaard. João Palhinha. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Ambitious ball here. And no, that was never going to make it. Into the last quarter of an hour. They get a throw in. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball.
Well, there's no doubt the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Chance to deliver. He's in a great position inside the box, and it is just a free kick. He's trying the shot, and again! And that's a sharp finish!
Wales are well and truly up.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So we have the first goal.
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now.
Quality ball. And here's him.
Madrid forward and give themselves a chance.
And the number on the board is 3. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. There goes the whistle. So in the end, 1 goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury.
Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very. So things are underway. Strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Pete.
Schlosser! Jim, who?
Another one here who's a member of the Catalan school of total football, and the
Chance for a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Goal! Iran!
great reactions there, right place.
Iran make
And prudence will serve them best.
Trossard.
For breathing a big sigh.
Some good work on the right flank here. Alexander-Arnold. Delivered low. Skillfully cut out. He's in a great position here. In here. João Palhinha.
Madrid, certain.
Space for him to turn and look. Look. Alexander-Arnold. And that is certainly simmered along nicely. So before half-time, they trail.
You want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without.
Intercepted. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Simply.
Raya gets.
Madrid are very much in the game, and
He's quick to snatch it back. In plenty of space here. It's a promising position. It is a corner, good chance. Well, the two coaches.
Iran surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
He's having a go.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Madrid have now used up all but one of their substitution windows.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though.
Pacho defending his... Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was...
And the shot! And it's in! They have stolen level! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Madrid are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive. Show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to...
He's having a shot! Routine save. So it does end all measure, just not enough on either. Your final thoughts, Jim? A rather... picturesque evening. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report...
And a privilege for me to be here.
Who are ready now to perform. So off we go.
Over.
Souček. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Sofal. It's gone out for a throw-in. Trossard. Looking to play him in. And it's Lino. Now it's Schick. Souček. Aimed beyond the defence. Schick finds himself offside. João Palhinha. Necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from...
Great vision.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
It's a pretty loose pass. Team that's fond of the low block.
Point being to go back to...
Not the best distribution from the keeper. That's it! Gem! He just absolutely speared that.
Don't stop those, Peter.
Let's check the goal. What a shot by French Torres.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably... Well played, well stopped.
Spread it left. And the shot! And he hits the net! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of it.
And a trademark move ends with the
They may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Again.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but
Strong running down that left flank. This looks promising. Souček. That's a good foray he's making. And that brings the first half to a half-time. They've both given it a really good...
well, it's definitely been a game where both sides have tried to play to their own strengths, and I suppose neither side would be particularly unhappy with this scoreline. I suspect, Peter, the two managers will be keen to urge patience and discipline from their players now.
So for it's one each. Can't breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Certainly can't. He's in plenty of space here. The Czech Republic do have a chance to counter here. Plenty to aim at here. And the finish! Goal, the Czech Republic! And the comeback is complete.
Oh, he did so well.
Senior.
This match, after this match,
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Ferran Torres.
And stopped it.
Souček. Trossard. That's just the keeper in his... And the shot! And that's a sharp finish! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
wait for
Outfoxed the keeper again.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such...
To make the first change.
Well, this could lead to...
So again, we have...
how badly they want to win this.
Pass somewhat off target. Threads one in. He has a look up. Takes aim. He leaps for it. And they get themselves in front.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
The Czech Republic with the lead.
Well, Peter, the manager, he needs to see this one out.
Some really good ball movement.
I thought it was going to happen. Back now.
Now it's Ferran Torres. Tries a shot! Oh, it's come off the up. We thought they were done, but never say never. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is...
He's having a pop! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. And we're done. Magic. What a magical football match. And
one. Create a room. I am waiting for you. I am searching. You not no room for that. Sorry. If you listening me, then send a room code again. A room number again. I am waiting for you.
Beautiful evening, and the promise of alongside me will be Jim Beglin. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready.
I know just how important it is to have a dependable goal. It's certainly one that fits the bill. He's one of the characters left in the game nowadays. I mean, people describe... Truth be told, he is at times, but I think we need that in the modern game. We need our characters, we need our big personalities, and I'm glad we've got one here.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Simeone! Simeone!
Great save by the keeper.
Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Take a good shot. Oh, but it not score. It will be some difficult.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts.
Odegaard goes short.
Goal and
Great chance!
goal.
He scored!
Great. Felinia. काय सांगा तुला बोलांनी सांगा ना काय करा ना मी आडे बोले राहून तुला दिकेन राहणं का
मला माहिती होतं का
अजून जोर मग बोल
आज जास्त आळ आहे
Madrid have taken
Momentum straight back to your opposition.
plays a sharp little ball here. Chance for a shot! And that's a tidy finish. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times.
And he shoots! Goal! Argentina! And the comeback is complete. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Argentina have their lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down.
Big chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Pinches it off him. Fernandez. Now Romero. Montiel. Tries to pass it through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And that's a throw-in. Now it's to Paul. Drives it in. Punched away. And he's there to belt it away. McAllister, played out towards the right wing. De Paul has the space to scheme. João Palhinha plays it long. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. And he's quick to get rid. And it's João Palhinha. It's a goal kick. Montiel to McAllister. Simeone. Romero with the clearance. Montiel. And it's half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, I've been left almost breathless here, Peter. This is frantic stuff. 45 minutes just seem to fly by. Here's hoping both teams can maintain this level.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. So straight into the second half. Oh, he's all alone! And the shot! And he's stuck it away! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So the lead now is 2.
They've seen it.
And the shot! Almada. It's a pretty loose pass.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Almada. Medina. And Almada. And it's McAllister. Araujo kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Martinez. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And here's Messi. And it's Fernandez. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Montiel is in a really good position out wide. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And it's been taken short. Has a look up and delivers. Cleared without hesitation. Almada. Strokes it back. Fernandez. Fernandez. And it's going to be another one. Madrid. In quick succession. Now this could be a chance. Shot could be on. And he's had it nicked away. Ferran Torres. So what can they make of this? He's picked his way through. Fermin. That is lovely. And that... on the ball. That's another chance. That is decidedly lacking. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Molina. And the number on the board is 3. And he's intervened well there. And we're done. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost. And ultimately, they lost the game. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Madrid desperately failing.
you